Hi, I'm Bethany. Hop over to my website. There's a freebie, Creative Writing Escape Room. I started writing skits and plays and I'm like, I want to teach kids how to do this. So if you go over to my website, you can get this free download. I did laminate it. It looks super fancy. But what you're going to do is print it on bright white cardstock and host a gathering. It can be anywhere between 2 and as many kids as you want. They can get in groups, so you can print this several times. Have your kids invite their friends over. You're going to have a party. The elements of a good party are engaging all 5 senses. So if you're going to have the theme of African safari, go onto my Pinterest account and there is a Pinterest board specifically for each one of my skits, plays, and creative writing escape rooms with ideas for how to host this party. So we're gonna hit all 5 senses here. Serve them some fun food, you're gonna play some fun music. Hopefully that food smells really good, and then you're gonna have the activity that will provide the other senses. Send an invitation, that's where parties start. So send something fun. It doesn't have to be fancy, just some digital text, but get the kids and get the parents excited about what you're going to be hosting. Page number 1 tells you exactly what to do, just 1 page of how to host this. Ideally, the kids participating would be able to read, but if they can't, that's okay. You just need to have parents to help them. If your kids are older, you don't have to actually include the escape room element. They don't have to do the puzzles and everything if it's a little beneath them. When I host this for high schoolers, I typically leave out that part of it, but they still love the whole process of creating a skit together. Page number 2 says exactly where to put, which envelope to put these in. So you're going to print this and cut it out. Next page also has print it out and put it in the envelope. Next page has an inspiration board. Basically, you put this on the table so the kids are like, they'll pop ideas into their head for them while they're creating their African themed skits. The idea is that they're going to complete this and in the end have a skit that is African safari themed to perform either for the other people at your party or just themselves or the adults, or maybe they record it. They don't even have to do it live for anybody. This is exactly how you're going to break the event down, including how much time you should give them for each envelope. What are the envelopes? Here we go. The next page explains what's in each envelope. And they're going to have a map that they're going to follow, and it basically takes them through the elements of writing in a gamified way. Part of the process of prep is going to be cutting out these boxes, so it's kind of like a pick your own story where they're going to pick one of these that is the most fun out of the options that they have by using these pre-made strips that have ideas for them. So for instance, they might pick the naughty lion tried to pitch a tent, but they were being hunted. We have 2 pages of options, so these strips will be cut out and they can move them up and down. Time for them to pick a disguise. Each kid will pick a disguise to put on, which is actually their character. They'll pick their name, they'll describe their character, they'll pick one of these. For instance, are you laid back, argumentative, a lovable loser, an explorer? Finally, they'll say what their character wants. You see how they're developing a plot line for their skit? These will be pre-cut out and they will put all of their details on the name tag and then they'll put it around their neck, like that. The plot thickens as they work together to come up with their plot lines. The next page shows the kids what their goal is, that after they write their lines for their skit, they're going to tape them on the back of a chair. Each character has a list of lines and these will be pre-cut out as well. They'll pick a title for their skit and make sure they filled out that map. Finally, they'll take their places and perform their skit. They have to perform their skit to get their last clue. Once they've escaped the room, they'll get a certificate of, you completed it, congratulations. The idea here is bonding and creative writing and getting them exposed to fun ways to think outside of the box, be writers, have fun and parties, and to form friendships. These are unforgettable, epic events that are also educational. Win, win, win. Don't forget, get the free Creative Writing Escape Room at madsocietyinc.com.